Welcome to the Philippines' premier motor show. This is Autofocus. I'm Ray Louis Gamboa. Here are our features on this edition of your electronic magazine, exclusive to the automobile and its industry.
Starting off, reviews of two vehicle models presently in the local market: a compact pickup from Toyota, the Hilux GRS, and a luxury compact SUV crossover from Mini, the Countryman Cooper S. Plus a feature-to-feature comparison of two compact SUVs, the GAC GS4 1.5T GDI versus MG RX5 Alpha. On Autopedia, we'll talk about a boost controller. And together with the latest news and developments in the local auto industry, we shall have the launch of the all-new HR-V as our special feature.
The next 60 minutes is all about the automobile. This is Autofocus, and we'll be right back after this short break.
Ambition. It's not a destination, nor a finish line. It's what you keep racing towards, to push, to the extremes, to race, race, race. That's when you find the limit. That's our ambition, so you too can race yours.
If you are planning to buy a new vehicle but couldn't decide which one, here's your chance to test drive and compare all the car models currently available in the market in a very convenient way. The Motul 2022 Autofocus Summer Multi-Brand Test Drive Festival is a virtual one-stop shop for car buyers and auto enthusiasts. Come to the SM Mall of Asia Concert Grounds on May 26 and 29 for a chance to test drive the car of your dreams. Changan, GAC, Geely, Isuzu, MG, Mitsubishi, Nissan, Subaru, Suzuki, Toyota. Remember, test drive it before you buy it.
Kailangan ng maaasahan, kailangan ng matibay, pang matagalan kasama mo sa pag-unlad ng negosyo. Modernong disenyo, kayang-kaya ang kargo mo ng tatak na ito. Isuzu Travis, level up with Isuzu. Level up mo yung negosyo. Isuzu Travis, level up with Isuzu. Level up with Isuzu Travis.
Welcome back to Autofocus, the automobile show. We start this edition of your electronic magazine with a review of one of the latest automobile models from Toyota. Among the models to join Toyota Motor Philippines' GRS lineup is the Hilux. CarView checks out the Toyota's compact pickup given the Gazoo racing treatment.
Toyota Motor Philippines has grown a lineup of models inspired and or developed using what the Japanese carmaker learned from its participation in the world of motorsports. This lineup carries the GR tag for Gazoo Racing, Toyota's motorsports division. Already, the local GR lineup includes the GR Supra and the GR Yaris. Toyota has also introduced models that have gotten the GR treatment. These include the Vios GRS, the Fortuner GRS, and the Hilux GRS. According to Toyota, rolling out the Hilux GRS is in line with Toyota Gazoo Racing's ambition to bring exhilaration, the joy of driving, and sport performance to Toyotas, including the pickup truck. So what has the GR treatment given the Hilux GRS? The Hilux GRS looks both sleek and sporty, but at the same time it exudes a tough and powerful presence on the road, taking up space that's 5,320mm long, 1,900mm wide, and 1,850mm tall. There's not much to distinguish the GRS exterior from that of the other Hilux variants. It comes with the same B-beam LED headlamps and auto-leveling function, LED daylight running lights, LED front fog lamps, and LED rear combination lamp with line guide. However, the wide over fenders with black garnish are body colored in the Hilux GRS, and the sports bar with LED deck lamp comes in gloss black color. Then there's the 18-inch GR design alloy wheels wrapped by 265/60 R18 tires. The GRS also features a bed liner, intermittent windshield wipers with time adjust, hood lift and tailgate assist function, as well as outside rear view mirrors that power adjust and fold. There are more distinguishing features made to the GRS interior. Most conspicuous is the suede and leather with red stitch upholstery for the seats. The driver's seat power adjusts 8 ways, but the front passenger seat only adjusts 4 ways manually. The steering wheel gets the leather with red stitches and the GR emblem and comes in paddle shifters, and controls for the audio and phone and the 4.2-inch TFT multi-information display on the instrument panel on the dashboard. The Hilux GRS is also equipped with virtually all of the comfort and convenience features found in the Conquest: smart keyless entry and push start system, power windows with auto up and down function and with jam protect, speed sensing door locks, dual zone automatic air conditioning, cruise control, 2 12-volt accessory outlets. As in the Hilux Conquest, the GRS also comes with an 8-inch display audio system with AM/FM radio, Bluetooth, USB, Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto, smart device link, Miracast, and 6 speakers. The Toyota Hilux GRS rolled out locally is powered by a 2.8-liter 4-cylinder turbocharged diesel engine with intercooler capable of generating 204 PS and 500 Nm of torque. The engine is mated to a 6-speed automatic transmission and a 4x4 drivetrain that comes with auto disconnect differential and differential lock. The Hilux GRS suspension was upgraded to make it even more capable of driving on the roughest of terrains. Monotube shock absorbers were used with the front double wishbones and rear leaf springs on the Hilux. The brake system was also upgraded by using the GR brake calipers on the front ventilated disc, although the rear still got your basic drums. And like the all-new Hilux variants, that the GRS comes standard with anti-lock brake system with electronic brake force distribution and brake assist, as well as vehicle stability control and hill start assist. Like all Hilux Conquest variants, the Hilux GRS also comes with downhill assist control as well as a panoramic view camera and monitor that, along with 6 clearance and back sonar sensors, 2 in the front and 4 in the rear, makes it a breeze to park the pickup. Also added for safety in the GRS are driver and front passenger side curtain shield and knee airbags, 3-point ELR seatbelts for 5 with pre-tension and a force limiter for the driver and front seat passenger, a child restraint system using ISOFIX and tether anchors, and the Toyota Vehicle Security System with immobilizer.
The Toyota Hilux GRS comes with much of the bells and whistles that should make it deserve the Gazoo Racing tag. Maybe we'll see some soon at the Philippine Rallycross Series that's making its return this year. The latest auto industry news and developments right after this break.
Ambition. It's not a destination, nor a finish line. It's what you keep racing towards. To push. To the extremes. To race. 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 That's when you find the limit. That's our ambition. So you too can race yours.
If you are planning to buy a new vehicle but couldn't decide which one, here's your chance to test drive and compare all the car models currently available in the market in a very convenient way. The Motul 2022 Autofocus Summer Multi-Brand Test Drive Festival is a virtual one-stop shop for car buyers and auto enthusiasts. Come to the SM Mall of Asia Concert Grounds on May 26 and 29 for a chance to test drive the car of your dreams. Changan, GAC, Geely, Isuzu, MG, Mitsubishi, Nissan, Subaru, Suzuki, Toyota. Remember, test drive it before you buy it.
Welcome back to Autofocus. We now have the latest auto industry news.
If you're having difficulty picking the perfect vehicle to buy, head on over to the SM Mall of Asia Concert Grounds from May 26 to 29. The Autofocus Summer Test Drive Festival is making its return after a 2-year absence caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. At the Autofocus Summer Test Drive Festival presented by Motul, you can test drive and compare various models and variants from 10 participating automotive brands. The test drives are on from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Participating brands include Changan, GAC, Geely, Isuzu, MG, Mitsubishi, Nissan, Subaru, Suzuki, and Toyota. Atsushi Najima is leaving Nissan Philippines to take on a new assignment as Chief Financial Officer at Nissan India. As President of Nissan Philippines, Najima steered the brand through difficult times to a strong position as the number 3 automotive company in the country. During the formal presentation of the man replacing him as Nissan Philippines President Juan Manuel Hoyos, Najima talked of the company he leaves behind.
We have more customer-oriented companies. Our customer satisfaction is much higher. Our dealer network is also stronger. Our employment engagement is much stronger than before. Now we launched 5 new products last year. Then our product lineup is most fresh in the country. Then our service quality is improved. So therefore, this is the biggest achievement for us.
Hoyos joined Nissan in 2017 as marketing director for the Latin America region and later on played a role as the general manager for a global engagement brand out of Nissan's global headquarters in Yokohama. Before Nissan, Hoyos held various management positions in Renault and General Motors. Now in Nissan Philippines, Hoyos plans on taking the company a step or 2 farther up the ladder.
So what I always want to bring to Philippines is that continue to strengthen, to accelerate the process that we have been doing. We have been doing a lot of good things in terms of digitalization, in terms of bringing new products, new technologies. So I just want to sustain that and keep that momentum.
Honda Cars Philippines invited members of the media on a group test drive of the all-new HR-V. The itinerary of the 2-day test drive saw a convoy of HR-V flagging off from Serendra at the Bonifacio Global City, climbing up to the Tagaytay Highlands, descending to Anilaon, Batangas, before heading back the next day to the starting point.
Today we have a test drive event for the all-new Honda HR-V by inviting the motoring journalists. So I hope they could enjoy and experience how good is a new HR-V.
The test drive provided varied traffic and road conditions to fully experience the ride comfort and performance of Honda's new subcompact crossover. Honda made a point to showcase Honda Sensing, a suite of driver assist and safety technologies meant to provide or prevent collisions with pedestrians and other vehicles on the road.
Basically, the Honda Sensing feature is basically to promote the safety. We are going to standardize this Honda Sensing in the future for all models, and this is basically to contribute to the vision of Honda to have a collision-free society. That's why we're offering this Honda Sensing feature and doing it and standardizing this feature in all the Honda models in the future. We'd like to invite you to go to our 37 dealership and test drive the all-new HR-V. And you could also visit our website at hondabuild.com so that you could see all the features of this new model.
Automotive Philippines is offering exclusive deals from low monthly payment options to trade-in rebates for the month of May. This includes getting the Vios 1.3 XE CVT variant at 7,518 per month via the Pay Lite option with 50% down payment and 16 months to pay. Toyota also offers a G, E, and XLE variants with an extended warranty coverage of 5 years or 150,000 kilometers. The Wigo 1.0 EMT can be had with a Paylight option with only 6,023 a month. The Race and Veloz are also available with the Paylight option. The Veloz 1.5G CVT at 12,789 per month. The Race 1.2G CVT at 9,351 per month. This May, one can get 10,000 pesos in savings when purchasing any variant of the Rush in cash and up to 45,000 for the Innova, depending on the variant. Toyota is also offering free periodic maintenance service of up to 20,000 kilometers for participating variants of the Vios, Corolla Altis, Race, Avanza, Veloz, Rush, Innova, Fortuner, Hilux, and Hiace. Another Geely dealership is rising in Bataan to serve customers in the province, parts of Western Pampanga, and Subic Zambales. The establishment of another Geely outlet is a testament to the confidence provided by business partners Wheeltech Group of companies towards the Geely brand, according to Sojit's G Auto Philippines President and CEO Yugo Kiyofuji. The new dealership at Roman Superhighway, Barangay Tinajero City, Bataan is the second Geely outlet of the Wheeltech Group. The other was opened last January in Cabanatuan City. Geely Bataan will have a total floor area of 1,600 square meters, which can accommodate a showroom for 6 to 8 models and service center with 6 bays. The outlet is expected to open in June 2022. Filipinas Autos launched a heavyweight savings promo for Dongfeng Heavy Duty. The promo offers up to 500,000 pesos for the Dongfeng K47H cement mixer with a 10 cubic meter capacity. Similar deals are available until June 30, 2022 for the KD6Z 24-footer 6-wheeler cargo truck, the K04U 32-footer 10-wheeler cargo truck, the KW46 6-wheeler tractor head, the TW37 10-wheeler tractor head, the K23W 10-wheeler dump truck, and the K37F 12-wheeler dump truck. Filipinas Auto said all Dongfeng heavy trucks come with a 1-year or 100,000 kilometers warranty. To know more about the heavy savings promo, visit www.dongfeng.com.ph.
Those are the latest news and developments in the automotive industry. We should take another short break. Stay with us. I'll be right back.
Ambition. It's not a destination, nor a finish line. It's what you keep racing towards. To push. To the extremes. To race. 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 That's when you find the limit. That's our ambition. So you too can race yours.
If you are planning to buy a new vehicle but couldn't decide which one, here's your chance to test drive and compare all the car models currently available in the market in a very convenient way. The Motul 2022 Autofocus Summer Multi-Brand Test Drive Festival is a virtual one-stop shop for car buyers and auto enthusiasts. Come to the SM Mall of Asia Concert Grounds on May 26 and 29 for a chance to test drive the car of your dreams. Changan, GAC, Geely, Isuzu, MG, Mitsubishi, Nissan, Subaru, Suzuki, Toyota. Remember, test drive it before you buy it.
Introducing the all-new Isuzu D-Max into new heights.
Welcome back to Autofocus, the country's premier automobile news and features electronic magazine. Here's our feature-to-feature comparison of the latest automobile models belonging to the same category on Head-to-Head. This edition of Head-to-Head pits two compact SUVs from Chinese car makers looking to make their presence felt in a very crowded SUV market.
5-seater compact SUVs make up perhaps the most crowded segment in the local automotive market. Two relative newcomers in the segment are the GAC GS4 1.5T GDI and the MG RX-5 7T ST Alpha. The GAC GS4 is 4,545mm long, 1,856mm wide, and 1,668mm tall, with a 2,680mm long wheelbase. The MG RX-5 is 4,545mm long, 1,855mm wide, and 1,719mm tall, with a 2,700mm long wheelbase. The GS4 arrived with a bold-looking grille, LED headlamps with daylight running lights, LED taillights and turn signals, metal chrome accents on the tailgate, rear fog lights and high-mounted LED brake light. It also features power-adjustable side mirrors, shark fin antenna, panoramic sunroof, and 17-inch aluminum alloy wheels. MG Philippines rolled out an RX-5 Alpha that featured full LED headlamps with daytime running lights, chrome-framed front fog lamps, side view mirrors with LED signal lights, LED taillights, high-mount stop lamp, and shark fin antenna. It also came with front and rear skid plates, roof rails, lower body slide with ABS cladding and molding all in matte silver finish, as well as a panoramic sunroof and 18-inch two-tone alloy wheels wrapped by 235/50 R18 tires. What GAC calls a passive entry, passive start system gains convenient entry into the GS4 interior that features black and tan seat leatherette upholstery matching the side panel trim and dash. The driver's seat manually adjusts 6 ways, and the front passenger's 4 ways. The rear seat for 3 reclines, splits, and folds 60/40, and comes with a fold-down center armrest with cup holders. The instrument panel features analog dials and 3.5-inch digital display. The leatherette trimming steering wheel comes with controls for audio, hands-free phone system, and cruise control. The air conditioning system comes with PM1 level filtration system and vents for rear seat passengers. Smart keyless entry lets one into the MG RX-5 Alpha cabin, which features leather-style seats for 5 with matching leather-style side door panels. The driver's seat power adjusts 6 ways. It also comes with sliding front armrest, dual front cup holders with cover, rear passenger reading lamps, map pockets in front seat back. The rear seats fold flat, increasing trunk space from 595 liters to 1,639 liters. The dash features chrome gauge cluster and center stack trimming. The AC vents and the shift lever also have chromed accents. The MG RX-5 includes push-button engine start-stop, air conditioning with electronic temperature control, and rear vents in center console and floor tunnel, electric parking brake, and power windows. Infotainment and connectivity in the GS4 comes from an 8-inch LCD touchscreen that features Bluetooth, Apple CarPlay, USB port, AM/FM radio, and 6 speakers. The MG RX-5 Alpha is equipped with an 8-inch touchscreen display, Bluetooth connectivity, Apple CarPlay, multimedia play, a USB port, and 6 speakers. The GAC GS4 is powered by a 3rd generation Euro 5 compliant 1.5-liter turbocharged engine mated to a 6-speed automatic gearbox that produces 166 horsepower at 5,000 revolutions per minute and 265 Nm of torque between 1,700 to 4,000 RPM. The powertrain comes with 3 driving modes: economic, manual, and sport. The GS4 suspension uses independent McPherson struts in front and independent multi-link beams in the rear. The brake system uses discs on all 4 wheels, ventilated in front and solid in the rear. The MG RX-5 Alpha is powered by a 1.5-liter inline 4-cylinder engine, 16-valve gasoline engine with direct fuel injection, turbocharger, and intercooler, generating 169 PS and 215 Nm of torque. This is mated to a 7-speed twin-clutch Sportronic transmission. The MG RX-5 suspension features front McPherson struts and multi-link system in the rear. An all-wheel disc brake system, ventilated in front and solid in the rear, provides stopping power for the RX-5. The GS4 is equipped with anti-lock brake system with electronic brake force distribution, hydraulic brake assist, electronic stability program, hill start hold control, hill descent control, and electronic parking brake with auto hold, as well as parking sensors and a rear view camera. It also comes with dual front airbags, front side airbags, seat belts with pre-tensioner, and force limiter in front row seats, 3-point seat belts for second row passengers, ISOFIX child safety seat anchors, second row child safety door lock, tire pressure monitoring system, and engine immobilizer with anti-theft alarm. Fitted on the RX-5 Alpha as standard are anti-lock brake system, electronic brake force distribution, cornering brake control, electronic stability control, hill descent control, auto hold function, and anti-roll protection, reverse camera with rear sensors. It also comes with driver and passenger airbags, side airbags, 3-point ELR seatbelt for 5 with pre-tensioner and load limiter for driver and front seat passenger, auto door lock function, child lock, ISOFIX child seat mounting points, as well as a tire pressure monitoring system and alarm system with immobilizer.
The GAC GS4 1.5T GDI and the MG RX-5 Alpha are two good examples of how the competition for sales are benefiting consumers who can now enjoy a lot of high-end stuff in their SUVs for much less.
If you are planning to buy a new vehicle but couldn't decide which one, here's your chance to test drive and compare all the car models currently available in the market in a very convenient way. The Motul 2022 Autofocus Summer Multi-Brand Test Drive Festival is a virtual one-stop shop for car buyers and auto enthusiasts. Come to the SM Mall of Asia Concert Grounds on May 26 and 29 for a chance to test drive the car of your dreams. Changan, GAC, Geely, Isuzu, MG, Mitsubishi, Nissan, Subaru, Suzuki, Toyota. Remember, test drive it before you buy it.
Suzuki Ertiga.
Life is beating fast. Find what you're waiting for.
Seven-seater in style.
Be it fine dining, a romantic garden wedding, a relaxed casual meal, or an important business event, Ilustrado is the place to go. Aside from its famed paella, the Ilustrado restaurant, which is located within the history-laden walled city of Intramuros, is also the favorite destination of food gourmands for its famous callos and lengua and other classic gustatory offerings. Ilustrado restaurant, only for the foodies.
Motul is the most trusted motor oil of the top teams competing in some of the world's most grueling race competitions, the WRC, the WTCC, and the Japan GT. Motul is the only 100% fully synthetic motor oil in the market. It has antioxidant properties that prevent premature thickening and aging due to thermal stress and guarantees total engine protection. For more information about Motul engine oils, visit www.motul.com.ph.
Welcome back to Autofocus, the country's premier automobile news and features electronic magazine. Our special feature is next. Honda Philippines has rolled out the all-new HR-V, the subcompact cross that not only will heighten your senses, but cocoon you in safety technology.
targeting the sub-compact SUV segment. And the target market for this model is basically what we call the Gen Z. When we say Gen Z, it's about connection, it's about community, and it's about creation and curation. And basically, these are the individuals who are typically in their early 30s and mid-40s. These are the individuals who are the lifestyle of they are tech savvy, and they are outgoing, and they are the stylish individual. Basically, these are the outgoing individual because they tend to explore new things. They tend to explore new discoveries. That's why it's really perfect for them to have this car. When we launched the HRV in 2015, we're actually dominating the market. But because of the competitive landscape now, the current HRV, we're just selling about 30 units per month. But with this model, we would like to not only triple the sales target for this model. So we're looking at about 1,200 a month, or about 1,400 annually.
For HCPI, HRV is a very important model because now the subcompact SUV segment is growing every year. And when we launched the first generation HRV 2015, no competitor so that we could dominate the market. But now there are many competitors from China and Thailand. So by introducing the all-new HRV, we want to increase our market share, and also we want to increase the sales volume itself. As we explained, the 11th generation Civic HRV has Honda sensing as standard of equipment. So we want to enhance our safety activities to realize collision-free society in the Philippines. We have 1.5 VTEC turbo engine as an option, so the performance itself is much better than the previous way, and also we have many new features like remote engine start or something. So of course the price itself, we believe it's competitive with other competitors. So value for money itself is much improved than previous one. We plan to expand the Honda Sensing model lineup. So of course in the future we will have more products with the Honda Sensing.
I would like to invite all the televiewers out there to please check the all-new HRV at our 37 dealership. Now, if you You could also check the features of the all-new HRV at our website at www.hondapil.com, or you could go to our YouTube channel, Instagram, and Twitter.
The all-new HRV manifests Honda's move to make Honda sensing a standard feature of all its vehicles. The idea for greater safety against collisions should help sales more than just a stylish design.
Ambition. It's not a destination, nor a finish line. It's what you keep racing towards. To push. To the extremes. To race. 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 That's when you find the limit. That's our ambition. So you too can race yours.
If you are planning to buy a new vehicle but couldn't decide which one, here's your chance to test drive and compare all the car models currently available in the market in a very convenient way. The Motul 2022 Autofocus Summer Multi-Brand Test Drive Festival is a virtual one-stop shop for car buyers and auto enthusiasts. Come to the SM Mall of Asia Concert Grounds on May 26 and 29 for a chance to test drive the car of your dreams. Changan, GAC, Geely, Isuzu, MG, Mitsubishi, Nissan, Subaru, Suzuki, Toyota. Remember, test drive it before you buy it.
Welcome back. We have more cars for you to know and appreciate as we have our second car review this week. Mini Asia and British United Automobiles Incorporated have finally made available locally the new Mini Countryman. This edition of Car Review takes a look at the Mini Countryman Cooper S.
The Mini has carved a niche all on its own with an iconic design which has never strayed far from the first Mark I Mini rolled out back in 1959. To this day, there's no mistaking a Mini from any angle seen on the road. This is certainly true with the Mini Countryman Cooper S, even though at around 4,297mm long, 1,822mm wide, and 1,557mm tall, it is by far the largest of the Minis. The 5-passenger 5-door Countryman was rolled out to carve a niche of its own in the now popular SUV crossover segment, arriving as an SAV or sport activity vehicle that can be both at home in the city, the countryside, or even off-road trails. While staying true to its Mini heritage, mainly in its proportions and overall look, the new Countryman follows a new distinct robust go-anywhere styling. The new black radiator grille is particularly distinctive with the red S for the Countryman Cooper S. Also distinctive are the asymmetrically rounded LED headlamps outlined by a continuous band of light that serve both as a daylight running light and turn indicators. The Mini Countryman also comes standard with front and rear LED fog lamps, with light band on the upper semicircle serving as the park lights. Serving to remind about the rich British heritage of the Mini Countryman are the upright rear chrome-framed LED lights with the Union Jack motif. The roof and side mirrors of the Mini get the piano black treatment. Also getting the black gloss finish are the headlight surrounds, rear light, radiator grille, side turn indicators, and door handles. The Countryman Cooper S also comes with standard 19-inch turnstile spoke two-tone light alloy wheel strap by Run Flat tires. In all four trim, the Countryman Cooper S also features chrome-plated tailpipes and roof rails. interior appointments have also been upgraded and updated in the new Mini Countryman Cooper S. Quite distinctive is the 8-inch color touchscreen display for what Mini calls the Connective Navigation Plus, located in the circular panel in the center of the dashboard, featuring high-gloss piano black surfaces. The system comes with wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless charger from mobile phones, and a second USB socket. The 5-inch digital instrument display is found behind the steering wheel in a round black panel. The Mini Countryman now comes standard with front and rear park distance control as well as park assist. The Minis have always been characterized by having surprisingly roomy interior space for passenger and luggage. The Mini Countryman continues this tradition and comes standard with electrically adjustable seats for driver and front seat passenger, with driver also benefiting from memory function. There's room for 3 adults in the second row seats, which can split and folded 40-20-40 to enlarge the rear storage space from 450 liters to 1,390 liters. It comes in 12 ambient lighting colors that should suit various moods. The Countryman Cooper S is powered by a 1,998cc gasoline engine with a mini twin power turbo technology generating 192 horsepower from 5,000 to 5,500 RPM and maximum torque of 280 Nm from 1,350 to 4,600 RPM. The engine is made into a 7-speed Steptronic double-clutch sport transmission. Mini says that Countryman Cooper S can accelerate from 0 to 100 km per hour in an impressive 7.5 seconds and attain a top speed of around 226 km per hour. As with all Minis, the suspension settings of the Countryman Cooper S have been tweaked to ensure firm road holding without compromising on comfort. The driver can also, at the touch of the button, switch from mid, green, and sport driving modes, changing steering and accelerator settings depending on mood or road conditions. All in all, the Mini Countryman Cooper S is a fun, practical, and stylish vehicle for daily driving and weekend getaways.
The Countryman is the most popular mini model, representing a third of global mini sales. It should find a good niche for itself in the local premium compact SUV crossover market. Know more about your car and how to take care of it here on Autopedia.
Hi, this is Sydney, and today we're going to talk about turbos and boost controllers. Chances are when you buy a diesel car nowadays, it has a turbocharger. It's not exclusive anymore to high-performance cars like Subarus or Evos or racing cars. Almost every turbo diesel on sale now from any manufacturer has one of these things. And that's why they're great, and they do make a lot of power and a lot of torque. Now this turbocharger sucks in air here, pumps it, air goes out here, and this air has pressure in it. The same way that in your mom's pressure cooker, when you reach a certain pressure, the whistle sounds. In the turbocharger, there's a similar mechanism that tells you that, or actually tells the engine that, okay, pressure is right, let's set it at that and don't go any higher. It's this thing. This is called a wastegate. Inside here is a diaphragm that goes forward and backward. What it does is connects to this lever, which opens and closes this flap. Once the pressure goes here, it's correct, it will push this lever out, and this flap will open, bleeding off some of the exhaust gases. Now, there's a way to increase the boost, which is using a boost controller, and it's this little thing. Basically what this is a valve. Air goes here, air goes out there. This little knob restricts how much pressure that goes in here. So if you blow here, you twist it, only little air comes out here, or a lot of air comes out here, delaying the signal to open and close the wastegate. And this thing simply just installs in between pressure side here and the wastegate. So the simplest is this goes here, this goes here, that goes there. That's the simplest way to go about it. Or the other way that they recommend is to a little bit more complicated, but can do a little bit more precise, is this way. In a nutshell, this is how it's connected. So how this works is this. There's pressure inside this line that goes to the wastegate. What we're doing here is we're bleeding some of the pressure off here. So let's say this one comes out at 14 psi. But since you're letting out some of the pressure here, pressure that goes here is less, maybe 12. So here you're bleeding 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 psi. By adjusting this knob here, there's a plus and a minus here. The plus and minus here don't mean anything. It does not mean 1 click is 1 psi, 2 click is 2 psi. No. Every car is different. Every turbocharger behaves differently. So the only way for you to properly adjust is if you have a working and accurate boost gauge installed in your car, or you have it brought to a dyno, so you can see if the adjustments that you're making are making power indeed, and if it's enough, because this one here will now connect to the boost sensor of the dyno itself. Now when you open your engine, most people can identify some of the basic parts, like this is the air filter, this is where you put in the oil, that's the battery, but that's pretty much it. For turbo diesel cars, like on this Montero where we're going to install the boost controller, this is your turbo down here. That's the turbocharger right there. This is the compressor side. That's the turbine side or the exhaust. The wastegate is actually down here, this rod here. That's where the wastegate is. That's what controls how much boost pressure is enough, and then it opens the flap. So all the air the car gets comes from here, the air box. Then once it goes in, it gets burned. Exhaust gas goes out here. And this is where we're going to install the boost controller. So this is the boost controller installed. It's just this little thing. Then later on, once we're finished setting it, we're going to secure it here somewhere with a zip tie. And then here, this is a lock nut. We will tighten this so no makulit car wash boys gonna make me hit this when they do a car wash, because if they do, it'll mess up your boost settings. So here, there's a plus and a minus. We start here by making the knob all the way to the minus. So this is basically stock boost. Then we'll slowly rotate it to the plus side while watching on the dyno how much boost we actually get. Now as you can see, we have the boost controller on one side, then we have this thing connected to the dyno. This is where the ECU reads boost. This is in the manifold, and it goes to this sensor. This thing's called a manifold absolute pressure sensor. This converts pressure into voltage that the ECU can understand, and this is what also it references. Let's say, okay, at 2 volts, it's this much pressure. At 3 volts, it's this much pressure. Therefore, we give this much fuel and that much fuel. And that's how it works.
That's our feature in Autopedia this week. Taking care of your ride has been made easier. And that's Autofocus this week. We hope you have found this edition of your electronic magazine informative as well as entertaining. Check us out on our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram accounts. On behalf of my dad, Butch Gamboa, this has been your host, Ray Louie Gamboa. Please stay safe and healthy.